Okay, welcome back to Swift Lessons, and congrats if you've made it this far, then you're ready to move on to your advanced bluegrass and country licks. This is part 3 of a 3-part series. In part 1, we went over these licks, over G major, real simple, over G, over C, right there, and then over D major, and then back over G with a little tag. In segment number 2, we embellished those licks a bit. Lick number 1 turned into this. Lick number 2. And then lick number 3. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate all 3 licks of our advanced series. It's going to sound like this. Alright, a close look at the fretboard. We're ready for the first advanced lick. It's going to sound like this. Great little transition there to C major on the last note. One more time. And once very, very slowly. Okay, so that started off with hammer-ons from the 4th and 5th fret of the A string, and then an open D string. I'm going to play that little phrase twice. Then we have the 2nd fret of the D string, and then a hammer up to the 3rd fret of that same string. Next we have open G string, 3rd fret G string, pull off, 3rd fret of the D string, open G string, then the 3rd fret of the D string, open D, then the 4th fret of the A string, and then to the C. 3rd fret of the A string gets us ready for the lick over C major. Let's repeat that real slow. 4, 5, hammer, open D, again. Then we have the 2nd fret of the D string, hammering up, open G string, 3rd fret, so far we have. Then we have the 3rd fret of the D string, open G, then 3rd fret of the D string again, open D, 4th fret A, to the 3rd fret of the A string. Okay, moving on to lick number 2 of this advanced series. This one, we get dropped off on C major chord, and we're right here on the 3rd fret of the A string. I'll demonstrate for you. At full speed, a bit more blistering. Alright, and once real slow. Right up into that major pentatonic. We're here on the 3rd fret of the A string. Then we're going to take our 3rd finger and slide from 5 to 7 and get dropped off here on the 5th fret of the D string. That's part 1 of this little lick here. Great little segment to start off on. Then we have a little roll on the 6th fret and 7th fret of the A string. Then we're back on the D string 5th fret, 7th fret of the D string, so far we have. One staccato note on the C note here on the 5th fret of the G string, and then one long, maybe with a bit of vibrato. Okay, moving on to the final lick of this 3-part country bluegrass series. This lick is going to sound like this. Alright, a long blistering lick. Let's do that real slow to break it down. Just like that. Okay, so this one starts on the 8th fret of the A string, hammering to the 9th fret. then the open D string. Alright, that's what makes this so perfect over D major. Then we have the 7th fret of the D string hammering onto the 9th fret of the D string. So far we have. It's a great little phrase to start off practicing. One more time. Moving on, we have the 7th fret of the G string, then hammering onto the 9th fret of that string. Then we have a little slide up to the 10th fret, then the 8th fret of the B string. So far we have. Then we're going to do a little pull off from the 10th to the 8th, and then the 10th fret of the G string, which is kind of an oddball note. That's going to be followed by a nice little bend-in section, very, very country, sounding like this. One more time. Okay, so we just bent the 10th fret of the B string, up a whole step, grab the pinky note here, 10th fret of the high E string, bent backward, little back bend there, back to the 10th fret, natural little position here on the 10th fret B string. Then we're back and forth, dancing back and forth between 8, 10, 8, 10, before sliding away and going to a little chromatic walk. Final thing, 6, 7, 8. The whole lick. And you are finished this 3-part Bluegrass Country series. Alright everyone, thanks so much for checking out this lesson. I hope you enjoyed these bluegrass licks. I got plenty more videos coming up, so keep checking back and please subscribe. I'm Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia saying happy picking. 1, 2, 3, 4.